Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. So, today's Facebook Live will be on hidden loyalties. So, that is a concept I took from family constellation. And I just want you to know it's a concept from family constellation, but I'm not a certified family constellation facilitator. So I'm just borrowing that term and I'm doing this work in a way that I'm guided to do. So, yeah. So come join me. I'm so glad that you're here. Excuse me, let me drink water. Yeah, so I'm just going to let the energy of the guides and angels surround us and just call forth the energy of, yeah, so I'm just going to let the energy. And it just feels like something else is repeating itself. Wow. All right, so now we are surrounded by our guides and angels. And just bring your attention to your own breath and your own heart. And now we're going to set ourselves up to be in vibrational resonance with the field of consciousness of all ascended masters and miracles. All right. So the idea of hidden loyalties comes from family constellation, and there's the idea that in our evolution. So the idea of hidden loyalties comes from family constellation, and there's the idea that in our this is so weird. It's like something is already recording my voice in the background. That is just so strange. So who is playing that back? I don't think I have more than one thing on. Okay. So here we go. So subconsciously, we are all wired to feel safe when we belong. Of course, we are wired to feel for safety, for survival, safety, tribal belonging, and all that. And there's the idea that energetically, you also want to be in the same vibratory frequency as one of both parents so that you're going to feel safe and you're going to feel like you belong. And while it has been a good thing in the past for survival reasons, this also means that if you are loyal to a parent and they say they are often sick, then just subconsciously you may put yourself also in a low energy state in order to be loyal to them. Or if you have a parent or you grew up in struggle, poverty struggle, you find that your comfort zone is that energy of poverty and struggle. So no matter how successful you are, somehow you'll sabotage yourself and find yourself back in the energy of struggle. And this is such an energetic thing, and it's subconscious. Like an energy of struggle. I have no idea what is going on in the back. Such who is an energetic thing, and it's subconscious. Like an energy of struggle. I have no idea what is going on in the back. Such. This is weird. Okay. What is that in the background? I did not turn any recording on in the background. But anyway, there was some recording of this. This is so strange. Okay. So anyway, let's just tune into And in our subconscious mind, in our subconscious, imagine, and you know what hidden loyalties you have. Okay, my speaker is on. Yeah, it's supposed to be on. Okay, I'm turning that. That is what, that is just so strange. Okay, my microphone is on, my speaker. I turn it way down. This is really bizarre. What is, I don't know what is, how this is speaking back to me so soon. But anyway, okay. So hidden loyalties. I turned the volume down. Are you able to hear me? My microphone is on, but my speaker is off. I wonder if you're still able to hear me. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Just put in the chat box whether you can hear me or not. This is so weird. I wonder if you're still able to hear me. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Just put in the chat box whether you Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Something weird is going on. It's like, I mean, this is my computer. It's already playing back to me. It's not supposed to be playing back to me right now, but okay. Okay, no background noise. Good. That is just strange. Okay. Wow, I wonder what is going on with that. Okay. So tuning into all of you, hidden subconscious loyalties that keep you in poverty and struggle. We'll start there. And you may have your own word for that, and you may have, yeah, other words for your issue. So let's go and release all those hidden loyalties to one or both parent or to your tribe, your family, or even to religion, right? So here we go. Any and all hidden family loyalties that keep you in a space of struggle. So that could be financial struggle. And if you're doing okay financially, you could come up with a struggle with an illness to keep you in that space. So all those hidden family loyalties, let's release that. And it just feels like there's a lot of different hidden family loyalties to family, to one or both parents, to one or both sides of the family, as well as to the predominant religious group that you grew up in, whatever church you grew up in, or temple, or belief system. Here we go. Let's release all that. Oh, oh. And sometimes this energy works better if you actually start with one side of the family or another. So all hidden loyalties to your mother, to never surpass her, to never feel more comfortable than her, to never have more joy than her, to never have more money than her, to never have more success in relationships or in life than her. All that. Oh. And if you have a mother that may be suffering from depression or from some illness of any kind that keeps her from being happy, being fulfilled, sometimes we kind of recreate that in a different way so that we're in the same energy vibration of struggle as her, only it's struggle with a health issue, mental health issue, or there we go. And then if your parents had an unhealthy relationship or no relationship, sexless relationship, very unhappy relationship, all the hidden loyalties to the parents to recreate, to be in that sort of energy of a relationship that is never going to be fulfilling. Let's release any and all that now. Oh. And sometimes subconsciously we do relationship exactly the way our parents do relationships. So if that isn't working out for you, let's release all that. So you get to create relationship in a way that works for you. Oh my gosh, there's a lot there. I have to blow my nose. Sorry. There was a lot of energy there, hidden loyalty. So yeah, you see how we're just subconsciously wired that way because it's just how the process of evolution works. So, subconscious loyalties to, let's work with your father side of the family, all the subconscious loyalties to your father that keeps you from living in joy, abundance, health. Let's release all that. And if you have any subconscious hidden loyalties to your father that keeps you struggling with an illness or struggling with your business or struggling in relationships, let's release all those hidden loyalties. Yeah, and as you all know, the reason why these subconscious and hidden loyalties are so powerful is because they were created for survival reasons, and it was all created in our first 7, 8, 9 years of life, where our brain was entrained to the energy of the family, and our brain was also functioning at a different brain wave that allows us to learn everything quickly and easily, like we learn language quickly and easily in our first 7 years of life, because the brain wave patterns that we're operating were the different brain wave patterns than the alpha and beta brain waves that allow us to access reason. So that is why thinking and reasoning cannot get to all those hidden and subconscious loyalties. You cannot reason yourself out of them no matter how talented. You cannot think yourself out of them no matter how talented, because, yeah, talent itself sometimes cannot overcome all those subconscious and hidden beliefs that were wired in us in the first 7 years of life. And some of you know this, you know how the very talented and amazing people who win the American Idol contest, you would think that, oh, they got it made. They're so talented. They're going to have lucrative contracts. And they do. They get lucrative contracts. And then a few years later, they would, most of them would lose all that and go right back to the energy of struggle because that's what they're wired to do, and it's not their fault. And the beautiful thing is there's such talented people without question. So unless you work on the subconscious stuff, no matter how talented, how gifted, how educated, you would have all those hidden issues that pull you back. It is such a struggle. So I'm so happy that you're here today so that you get to release some of that. And it's life changing to know about this, isn't it? It totally is life changing for me to know about this. Okay, hidden loyalties to grandmother and aunt. That's me too. Hey, yeah, and sibling. Okay, so let's do that. Someone just put that in the chat box. Thank you so much. Here you go. Hidden loyalties to your maternal grandmother. Let's release any and all of that. Hidden loyalties to your paternal grandmother. And if you grew up with aunts or uncles, being close to them, or they were babysitting you, or you just grew up in an extended family, you got more hidden loyalties to work with. So hidden loyalties to aunts and uncles, both sides of the family. Hidden loyalties to siblings. Here we go. If you got older siblings, hidden loyalties to younger siblings. And now to really make sure that all this is actually released, yeah, I see you guys are coming up with other stuff. That's great. Let's save that for another session because we're not going to clear all hidden loyalties. As long as we know we can start clearing some of it, the rest of it we can work on in a different session so that we can really go into the family thing. You can never clear family stuff enough. Yeah, so there's more family stuff. So hidden loyalties to your family and lineage as a tribe. So that's the idea that this is what Asian people do, or what Chinese people do, or this is what is appropriate for someone who comes from here, 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 you know. There's a lot of that too, isn't it? That's hidden loyalties to a whole country or to a whole race, that's a lot. Let's release any and all of that. And I know that mentally we like to think that we are free and independent and so tough, and we are individualists, survivalists, blah, blah, blah. Until you start working with all these hidden loyalties, then you're like, oh my God, really? But it's very freeing to know that, right? So besides working on them energetically, I want you all to have time later today to go into that space where you're so connected to your to the family within you. You don't have to talk to your actual family if you don't want, to the family within you. And if you like to have your inner child along, identify what hidden loyalty is working in your own life and just talk to that parent and ask them that it's safe for you both to release that with each other and that you respect your mom or dad and ask them to bless you to be able to break free and move forward. So it's like ask my mom, all these hidden loyalties that keep us in struggle, please bless me, bless me, bless all of you with the ability to move forward now and change this whole dynamic of struggle. And it's hidden loyalties to a parent and not to, I don't really think that you would have hidden loyalties to your children unless you become dependent on them for survival. So it's almost always to a parent, right? Which makes sense because it was created out of survival and survival needs. And unless you are dependent on your children for survival, you will not have hidden loyalties with them. It would be something different, like not being able to let them go. So ask your parent for permission to just let go. Just energetically go in and ask in your private time. Let go so you can move forward and create something different and bless them and ask them to bless you. So let's do that. So let's meet the inner parent, the inner child, grandparents, aunts and uncles, the whole family, and just say, thank you for all these gifts, all these hidden gifts that I learned from struggle, from poverty, low self-esteem. And now it's time for me to move forward with my own life. And please bless me and let me go so I can move forward and create my own life. There you go. And you can create your own version of that however you want. So, yeah, in your private time, in the privacy of your own heart and your own being, say those goodbyes and ask. It's very powerful when you can verbally talk to them energetically and ask for the blessing to move forward. So you know now what some of those hidden loyalties are, and you can do this work for yourself for the most part now. So let me just ask for this group, what are 10 of your most powerful hidden loyalties that keep you in struggle, whether it's financial struggle, struggling with your health, or struggling in relationships? Let's let all that go now. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, oh. Oh. And of course, there are hidden loyalties to politics, political parties, and what have you, but let's take care of all the ones from family because those are the most pressing. Oh, and loyalties to grandparents going back many generations. Here you go. Oh. And when I say many generations, I mean we're going to do grandparent, great grandparent, great great grandparent, great 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 grandparent, and so on and so forth. So here you go. Oh. Great. Wonderful. And see what changes in your life. And I think I'm going to wrap this up today and we will continue with different aspects of this work in the weeks to come. So here we go. Release and all that now. And just put you all in a good, safe, beautiful space. And many blessings to you. And have a really good weekend. Okay, bye-bye.